Hello, welcome to Cowley Festival of Christmas Trees 2020, Joy to the World. When we met for our first planning meeting back in May, deep in lockdown, on Zoom, we were determined that there would be a festival this year, recognising that we might have to change the format and be very flexible as to how it could all happen. And we're delighted. It doesn't have to be virtual. It's here, really, with 30 trees in our beautiful church and a myriad of angels. So many that we are not quite sure how many. And all bringing joy to Cowley and joy to the world. Let me take you on a tour. This is Dr. Santa from St. Francis Church, our sister church up in Holloway, and they were thinking about angels and realised that the angels of 2020 have been the medical staff, particularly nurses and carers, and that's what their tree represents. The Anglican Asian Living Church is part of the parish of Cowley. This is their beautiful tree with angel wings as well as its baubles. We had a Remembering Day during Remembrance Tide at the end of October, beginning of November, and people came and put the names of their loved ones and sometimes photos in a bauble and said a prayer as an act of remembering. So we have kept those to be part of our festival. Here are angels from the Brownies and Rainbows in Headington, led by Mary Bayliss, our rector's wife. Members of our congregation are very involved with Archway, the charity that supports lonely people in Oxford. And they've had to establish telephone support during lockdown. This represents that service. Cowley has a team of bell ringers. This is their tree. At the moment, only one person is allowed in the tower, or one bubble. So one person is ringing one bell for us every Sunday. We were given these recycled upcycling trees last year by a local resident, so they stay part of our festival. These angels were made by a member of our congregation. Reading from her card, it's believed by some that guardian angels appear in different colours, depending on what is being asked for in your prayers. Blue for protection, faith and courage, pink for love and peace, yellow for wisdom, and white angels represent purity and the harmony of holiness. Flows, the place in the park, in Florence Park, has got a nursery. Most of their time is spent outdoors. It's a very outdoor ethos there. And these are decorations made by 2 to 4-year-olds in the nursery, including popcorn.
This is the Mothers Union tree. Mothers Union are a group of women and men that meet together and try and serve God where they are. So here we have lots of angels that have been made by different members of the group, and they are thinking about the people that they serve. And so we make things for premature babies in the hospital. We are involved in the toddler groups, our prison work. We've sent hundreds of Christmas cards to the prisoners this year for them to feel that someone in their community loves them.
We have 2 students with us from Ripon College, Cuddesdon at the moment, and they've got the families who live up on the campus involved in making paper chains from the church Times and in colouring angels for their tree. The college is aiming to be an eco-college fairly soon. This heavenly choir was knitted by Pat Chambers, our verger. Templar Square is our local shopping centre just down the road, who are very supportive of our festival. And the Community Emergency Food Bank is based at St Francis, our sister church. Several members of our congregation volunteer there, and we donate food as often as we can. In regular times, we have a lunch club every Tuesday, visited by members of the congregation and others who enjoy the food and the company. At the moment, we're not able to hold that, but we're looking forward to starting again in January. More work from Pat, the verger of the St James Church, who's collected and made delightful angels. And Joan, the parish treasurer, has produced a musical angel tree. Rosemary Nagg, who lives in the parish, in fact, is a worshipper at St Columba's Church in Oxford, saw our advertisement for taking part and decided she would be part of our festival. And here's the tree from our Brownies and Rainbows, who meet in St James Centre. They've only been meeting on Zoom, still managing to take badges and have a virtual sleepover. More angels from the very small team of 2 who produce the Chronicle, which is the parish monthly magazine. And our very ancient shortbread tree survives year on year. Here are angels from our children's church who meet normally at the 10 o'clock service on a Sunday, go off and have their own time in the church centre and come back to us. They all coloured their angels at home. The Art and Faith group is a group of parishioners and friends, all of whom enjoy doing art of various kinds. Meet on a Saturday morning, have been meeting outdoors during COVID times, and working in the churchyard. I'm sitting in the angel seat at our festival of Christmas trees. You too can have your photo taken as an angel. If you come close, you'll see that the feathers have been made out of milk bottle cartons. We are recycling, reusing. We are raising funds for Seesaw and Rosie, who are both, of course, struggling, as most charities are this year. If you come and visit, you can give us some cash, or you'll be able to pay contactless, or we have a QR code and you can scan that and go through and give money that way. We'd be very grateful for anything you like to give. We'll be open on Saturday the 12th and Saturday the 19th of December from 10 o'clock right through till 4 o'clock, and on Wednesday afternoon the 16th from 2 until 4. Really sorry we can't give you refreshments. We usually have wonderful Cowley cakes and biscuits for you. And we can't entertain you with a concert, but hopefully on Saturday the 12th, 6 members of Jubilee Brass will be playing out in the churchyard, and hopefully there'll be some live music in church on the organ as piano as well. We'd really like to see you. What I forgot to say is our festival is free to come into. We'd just like anybody to come, enjoy the trees and the lights, and try counting the angels. We'd really love to know how many we've got.